her spirit is strong and driven. I know that, like all women, she has insecurities or thoughts of, am I able to do this, or will this really work, etc. But she never allows those to dictate her actions, and she's never one to what I call take her emotional temperature before she decides to do the work. And so for that, like, her spirit is something that drives her and inspires others. It's remarkable to see.
I have really seen a tenacity in her that has really been an inspiration to me, because she has a passion and a willingness to innovate even in her own business and her own model and her own ideas in order to be successful.
Interesting thing about that is that I know Shelley comes from a background of entrepreneurs, hotel owners, and also in the growth. This is not her first rodeo. This is not her first business. So since she's gone through some of the pitfalls and the gains and successes, then ultimately it's going to help her in whatever endeavor she wishes to do.
You know, it's so funny. I had the opportunity to, from one of the videos that we did for the Culture Hour, someone reached out to me and they said, wow, you know, I'm in Shelley's network, but I'm not in yours. You know, let's connect. So we connected, we got to talk, and that individual shared with me, she said, Shelley is one of those people, one of the few people that was doing this years ago, before people really knew that they could influence their workplace culture, before people knew it was a thing. And she's the only person I know that's still doing it. And I'm like, that's Shelley. That is Shelley. She's in a league of her own. And I think that she's brought so much to the culture space, so much to, you know, helping employers understand, wow, I can change the way and influence the way my employees feel at work. She is just an amazing influence in that space. And I feel like that perfectly describes her. She was doing it then, she's been doing it for years, and this is just the beginning for her.
She is determined. Shelley will not succeed. She is, like I said before, inspirational in everything she does. She is a go-getter. She likes to be in the forefront of everything going on. She's has no problems going out and getting what she wants, but not only for herself, she does it for the community and the people around her that she's working with. She has no problem recommending everybody in the group to other people, being out there, you know, in the forefront of the community.
Her determination to succeed is probably one of the things that I most enjoy about working with her, because she's always pushing herself and pushing everyone else around her.
It is relentless, her entrepreneurial spirit. She understands that as the world evolves, and I mean the world, I don't just mean the business world. The world evolves, which means the business world is going to evolve. She's not one of these entrepreneurs that, okay, I started here, that's where I'm going to stay. She's constantly looking at ways to develop herself, constantly looking at new and innovative ways of doing things and helping her clients. And I think that that's incredible for an entrepreneur to recognize, I can't stay doing things one way forever. I think that brings a very unique element to her as an entrepreneur.
I've just been amazed at how Shelley has conducted herself in her business since she went into business, and seen how quickly she has risen with the work that she's done. And she started with really nothing in the Hampton Roads area, and now she really is a national level company. Her rise has just been meteoric. And so her entrepreneurial spirit is just second to none. She has put together an incredible group of partners that have helped her, and whenever she sees a need for a lane that she doesn't have, she just goes out there and finds it, and she just moves on. She knows where her expertise is, and she sticks with that, and she just rises to the top. She's the cream.
So I never knew that I had such an entrepreneurial spirit until recently, really. Some things that I just do naturally, all of a sudden I realized that really is in that entrepreneurial zone. So I like to be out of the box, and because of that, I'm driven to get things done in a creative way. my parents brought me up in an entrepreneurial home, and I didn't realize it. Of course, now we're talking, 54 years ago at this point, but I didn't realize it and appreciate it. But, to me, when somebody says they're an entrepreneur, they're willing to take risk. They're willing to take risks pretty quickly. They are willing to go outside of the box into territory that has not been created and invented. I think what I pride myself on, though, is I can not only do that, but then I know when to slow down and get the work done. And I know how to stop and get detail focused. And if I'm not detail focused enough, by golly, I'm going to go find somebody who is, and I'm going to pull them in as a strategic partner. Because sometimes I get really excited and get off track too because of the entrepreneurial spirit in me. And to stay focused and grounded, I just go fill in the blanks. I'm pretty aware of my blind spots. They're not blind for me, and I go fill them in very strategically and very intentionally.